These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the stress. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with them secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Please press that like button. Give me about 5 minutes to set up. Okay, I'm gonna run this real quick video. Get your popcorn and get ready. Here's the beautiful Harmony Montgomery. Then shuffled the cards for Harmony. This is the card that came out immediately. That was the first and only card that was pulled. Now, sometimes to people who are not, and that's the Death card, by the way. For those who are not into tarot, doesn't understand how it works, just to let you know, the Death card is not always negative. It can also be a death and rebirth. It can also be something positive. It can be transformation. If Graham says, how do you feel pulling the cards? Oh, I felt death immediately, right? Same way with Summer Wells. Unfortunately, I felt death immediately. But we're going to shuffle. I need the energy of Harmony. Let's see what's going on here. Some cards on Harmony Montgomery. Whew. The King of Swords. All right. That's the discipline. 5 of Wands. She got it handed to her. And he felt victorious. Like I had got the 6 of Wands. He felt victorious in this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, somebody take notes, guys, because I'm bad. You can remind me that I said this. Maybe I need to write it down. The Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles sitting right next to each other also. And I have the Empress. So that's like a motherly figure. This was something, you know, mom and dad was there together. Stepmom and dad was there together. Kayla Montgomery and Adam Montgomery, they both know what happened in this case, okay?
We're also bringing you that breaking news released today in the death of Harmony Montgomery. This is a case we have been following for years here at Court TV.
I want to take everyone to just this point in the affidavit. You mentioned 48 pages, but there's one turning point where investigators are getting a second round of information from Kayla Montgomery. She first didn't tell the truth. Then she explained what happened that day, December 7th of 2019, including Harmony. and that Adam Montgomery was pretty upset with the 5-year-old because she wasn't telling them when she needed to go to the bathroom, and she was having accidents in the car. And at that point is when Kayla told police that he struck her to the point that it caused her death, that he struck her with his fist that was closed, and that this was to her head and her face, that she went unconscious.
First, we're talking about a deal for Kayla. You don't have a case without her, but boy, it's tough to stomach her not being held accountable, given her front row seat to this horrible, horrible set of events that lasted months.
Yeah, Ted, the jury's going to hate her, and rightly so. I mean, look, this was hard to watch, and to think that someone like that could do something to such a sweet, innocent young girl, it's just.
All right, guys, I'm back. So let's play. All right, let me get this on the screen. Give me 1 second. Nice seeing you guys here. Hold on.
We also have new developments in the search for Sebastian Rogers. We're hearing from the Sumner County Sheriff's Office after a photograph with a rumored sighting goes viral. Now, I want to show you the image. This was taken at a North Carolina rest stop in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, some say it looks like the missing 15-year-old from Sumner County. However, after coordinated efforts with law enforcement agencies in North Carolina, the Sheriff's Office has determined that child depicted is not Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian was reported missing from his Hendersonville home February 26th, and so far there's been no evidence of foul play connected to his disappearance.
All right, so I'm going to play that again before the end of the live. So they did determine that that is not Sebastian, unfortunately, which is sad news for Seth and sad news for everybody who wanted it to be, Sebastian. It would be nice if they, we can figure out what's going on here with Sebastian. Let me get this off. Give me 1 second. Let's check out the chat real quick. Hey, Divine, how are you doing? Hi, Lindsay. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Hello, Tarot Destiny. How are you, love? Hello, Diana. I would sure like it if they found her remains. She deserved a proper resting place, right? Diana, her and Summer Wells, absolutely. The West Boys as well. I don't feel they're ever gonna find the West Boys' remains, unfortunately. Justice for Harmony. Yes, Justice for Harmony. It would definitely be wonderful if they would find her remains. Hi, Cindy Boyd. Nice to see you. Let me see. Goldilocks, I know she was here earlier. I don't know if she came back. Nice to see you guys. Please press the like button to push this out. So, okay, it was determined that it was not Sebastian. I know I didn't do like a proper live on that, but I did do a live when I was driving one day just to get on because I knew I wasn't going to be on anytime soon, just to say that I didn't feel that it was him. From the moment I saw the photo, it just didn't look like him to me, in my opinion. It wasn't even a spiritual reading or anything like that. But Seth, the dad, did feel it could be him. And like I said during my drive, if I'm a biological parent with a missing child and anybody comes close to looking like my child, I'm definitely wanting to give anything a shot. I'm wanting to see anybody that comes close to looking like my child so that I can at least rule it out. We know that Katie Proudfoot and Christopher Proudfoot didn't jump at all because, again, they probably know what happened. Well, not that they know what happened to Sebastian, So, of course, they weren't going to get off their behind to go anywhere to figure this out. Of course, this is speculation. This is all alleged. Let me get that going on the screen real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me throw that banner up. Cover all avenues, right, guys? It's nice seeing all you guys. So yeah, it was determined it is not him. So we're gonna catch up on a lot of things today, or as much as possible. I might even be able to squeeze in a little tarot reading. We should see. Um, Give me 1 second. Yeah, there we go. So here is a if Lori comes on the live, she usually watches on the afterplay. She usually gets here late, but here is because she sent me a text and was wondering what I thought, if I thought it was Sebastian. And here's my message to her. I miss you guys too, Lindsay. I miss you too. I miss you so much. Um, Let me get it up. I didn't feel like going on detail because I wanted to do a live, but I never got around to it. But here's my response to her. This was on April 30th. Today we're May 7th. So she sent it to me regarding the sighting of Sebastian. And this was my response. I said, I saw that yesterday morning. It doesn't look like him, in my opinion. I know a lot of people think it's him, but it doesn't look like him to me. Again, I respect and honor Seth as a parent. And if I was I'm disconnected. Well, I'm not a parent going through that, right? But if I were, again, I would still want to rule that out. So I would still do what Seth did, which was drive all the way to North Carolina. Now, I feel like there were certain YouTubers, I'm not saying, because I still kind of, I still like, these YouTuber lives and stuff like that, but they were like making the most of it, I'm not going to go deep in details, but I feel like they knew that it wasn't Sebastian, or they felt that it wasn't Sebastian, even though they was coming on with thumbnails all the time saying, hey, this is possibly Sebastian. I think it's Sebastian. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just felt they kind of knew it wasn't Sebastian. But, we're going to get the clicks and the views and the income coming in and the streams coming in. But, I feel like you could do that and still be honest to a certain point. You could get people to weigh in and still be honest. Feel like honesty is is important. All right. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second, but we're also gonna speak about like the new person on board. What Seth got rid of or they left the private investigators that was handling the case. Now we got the spokesperson Tony that's on board. What do you guys think about that? Tell me in the comments. What are your thoughts? Again, I'm always okay if somebody disagrees with me, because I feel like it's okay to have contrary views. We can't always agree on everything, right? But in my opinion, I'm gonna click through y'all comments in a minute. I think a private investigator is better. I feel like him talking might have been tolling him much, because he was spending a lot of time talking. So I understand where you might need somebody to talk here and there for you, right? However, him toning it up down a bit kind of also takes away people's interest in the case as much. Like, people were looking forward to Seth talking. Seth was pulling people's heartstrings. You know what I mean? But still, at the same time, Seth is a human being with energy, and we run out. We see Seth was doing the most. He's doing all these interviews he got to keep up with on Nancy Grace. He's on the Pascal show. He's on this or that show. And he's also, boots on the ground. So he's taking a lie detector test and everything like that. So it gets exhausting. He's he's probably also doing what Katie Proudfoot and Chris Proudfoot are supposed to be doing too. So he don't have much energy, and in the end, he's exerting everything, right? So now he has somebody to kind of feel like he's taking that stress from him. At the same time, I don't feel like everybody's connecting with this other person. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? I'm not really watching it as much as you've seen. I've been doing a lot of traveling, I got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not paying attention as much. I try to here and there. Also, another thing for me, please, y'all, weigh in on this. Not Chris, but I understand Seth wanted to stray away from the drama, and Chris is probably getting on him about the drama and saying how ineffective it is. But sometimes you got to call stuff out for what it is, right? Seth has reached a point, and I'm gonna look for some of the clips to play in a minute. But Seth had reached a point before where he was just like, I'm tired of this. I'm calling out the BS, right? And he did. But he also reached a point where he had to kind of tone it back, and he toned it back because he knew as a parent he had to do what was in the best interest of Sebastian. And I highly respect that because he was putting his son first. So I think he's giving it a good attempt, right? But in the end, guys, the truth must come out, right? And if you Sebastian Army, if you Sebastian Strong, guys, we see there's too many daggone red flags. Whether we want to be drama or not, and I don't think we want to be drama, we are calling out the red flags, and the red flags is what's going to get Sebastian Drake, Sebastian Drake, Wayne Rogers, right? Hopefully I'm saying it in the right order. But Sebastian Rogers found. There is no need for a mom who has lost her child to leave the state, to leave the area, or to go over 200 miles away. Even if it's not the state. I forget where she's at Yogi Campground. You just lost your child. Again, I was very much into the Springfield 3 case, right? Spoke to Mrs. Janice McCall herself, right? And she is still looking for her daughter that's been missing since 1992. 3 of them went missing. And she's still looking for her daughter that's missing from 1992. And I wouldn't be shocked. I haven't asked Miss McCall at all, and I had a couple conversations with her, and I might ask her next time. And I'm sure she did. But the love she has for her daughter, I wouldn't be shocked if she hasn't moved or budged an inch because she's waiting for her baby girl to come home. And we in 2024. And even if she did, she has the heart to say already. And I'm not saying, okay, guys, that because the Proudfoots could always come back and say, well, we didn't really technically move. All we did was go out the area, blah, blah, blah. You did this in less than 60. You went out of the area in less than 60 days of Sebastian being missing. That made no sense at all. Red flag, red flag. Sebastian cannot be found. And Chris states during the Web Sleuth interview that Sebastian I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second, guys. Give me 1 sec. If anybody also wants to go onto the panel, it's an open panel, so I do have the link pinned, right? So I'll let you go ahead and speak your mind. But on Web Sleuths, right? What did Chris say? That his thoughts is Sebastian just went outside and he just vanished, opened the door and just vanished. What parent says that? What step parent says that? So it's just a lot of guilt there. They know that something's up. They know that something went wrong. In the beginning of the case, before Chris did whatever he did to pass the lie detector test, whether he took a tranquilizers, which you can do to pass a lie detector test, or whatever he did, right? Because we know he looked and appeared to be kind of nervous about taking it in the beginning, right? He stated, he wrote it, I saw it in the face on social media. He posted that he passed it. Also, he was on an interview where he stated he passed the polygraph test, which he did not. So he lied about that. Why would he lie about that? So that raises more red flags. So they're not being honest with us, right? There were a lot of inconsistencies in what he said in his interview with Nancy Grace. right? They need to be investigated. From what I've seen with Summer Wells and other cases in Tennessee, and no disrespect to law enforcement, I know a lot of you guys do an awesome job, right? An outstanding job, right? I'm a United States Army veteran. So I know a lot of people do amazing jobs out there, but there's times that things do fall through the cracks, right? And there's times that a lot of cases go unsolved. And there's a lot of cases that internet sleuths do go ahead and they solve. But guess how they solve that? You know, they want to hold you back and stop you from speculating, from coming up and drawing conclusions and let's go off the facts and wait for law enforcement. There are people that have been waiting on law enforcement for weeks, for months, for decades, you know, and haven't received justice. Law enforcement have been wrong in many incidents, not saying they haven't been right in many incidents, but there's countless times that web sleuths and internet sleuths, the people could have come together to solve problems or solve cases that were cold, that were not solved by law enforcement. Countless cases, right? So it's by people coming together, it's by people formulating opinions, it's by people speculating. Speculating goes a long way. It's using your common sense, right? To put two and two together. And sometimes you are wrong. A lot of times you might be wrong. But then sometimes you do put these clues together and, you know, figure it on out. And it doesn't take a genius or a rocket science to say that it's something not right here. It's something wrong with what went down that night that Sebastian was last in the house with Katie Proudfoot, right? They tell us that, and I'm coming to the comments, I keep saying that, but I'm coming to the comments in 1 second, guys, that Katie Proudfoot and Chris Proudfoot called the sheriff's office at 6:30 in the morning when they noticed Sebastian was missing. The sheriff's office doesn't open till, I believe it's 8:30. It's either 8 o'clock or 8:30. They don't answer their phone. You're directed to a voicemail, right? It's already been attempted and tried. There's no back numbers. So if I was Seth, if I was the private investigator involved, I would want to know, right? And I know Seth has heard me say this, I believe. He's heard me say this because he's heard me call it out on the Pascal show. He's heard me say it on my channel, right? Because he's been on my channel when I said it. He's been on the Pascal show when I said it. And I said, where else did I say it? On T-Ref. And he saw when I said it on there. TBI needs to get the FBI involved. How we do this? Question Katie and Chris on exactly who they spoke to during these hours. Maybe he already did. I don't know. Right? And make sure everything is cooperated. All right, let's go to the comments. Tell me, you guys weigh in and let me know what you think. Do you think that there's any guilt with Katie and Chris? Do you think that Sebastian just ran off in the woods? Do you think anything's possible? Let's see. All right, so Tyrell Destiny is talking about the Harmony Montgomery case right there. Yes, justice for Harmony. Nice to see you too. Lovely. Hey, everyone, please keep this wonderful room peaceful, be respectful, and drama-free. Thank you, Divine. Yes, everyone, please do press the like button. It keeps me coming back. It keeps me coming on. And make sure that I am no longer shadow banned, right? And then I'll keep coming on for you guys. XD, thank you. Elijah, okay, thank you. Missed you too, Lindsay. Law enforcement should be picking up C and K and separating them and doing some thorough questioning. They know where he is. Yes, Diana, thank you so much. This needs to get done. And quite frankly, as a parent, if I had a missing child, I would want that done to me, right? I wouldn't feel bad about that, because that makes me know that law enforcement's doing everything that they possibly can to find my missing child. And if I know that I'm not involved with my child being missing, I'm not going to feel guilty. Okay, do what you have to do, officer. I want you to do it. Grill me. What next question? Okay, next question. I got you. What else do you have to ask me? Thank you, Diana. You're so right, love. All right, poor Seth. I'm sure he took the news about the picture of that. Yeah, right. I 100% agree. He had hope. Chris Proudfoot came out right away and said that wasn't Sebastian. Again, if I had a missing child, I would kind of want to see that person in person, even though I'm saying, as somebody not involved in this case, that it didn't look like it to me. If my child is missing, you better believe I want to go out there and see. Not Chris, not Katie. Why not? Hello, Christy. Nice to see you, love. Thank you for being here. I think Seth is worn out and just doesn't know what to do. He wants his son is all he knows. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He doesn't know. Hot darn, you're on live. Missed you too, Kim French. Nice to see you. At Diana, I do not see them separating CP and KP to talk to them. Chris family has too much money, if you know what I'm. Yeah, and that's the thing that gets me. When you have money, listen, people get away with the most. Again, I tell you, I'm going to put this up here. I have to put this up here for you to see. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I forgot her name, but I put it. I know I did a live about it. Here it goes. Let me put this up. Okay. I did a live about this before, right? This is because her fiance had money. This girl was stabbed now in Philadelphia, an hour from me. I'm in Pennsylvania. She's in Philly 20 times, and it's ruled a suicide. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be careful, because Chris's family has money, and again, they're in law enforcement. This girl was a teacher, and her fiance's uncle was a high-profile attorney. Y'all check this out, right? Y'all check this out. This is a good case to check out. The death of Ellen Greenberg. Do you guys know about it? Let me know. Press 1 in the chat if you heard about it, or in the comments, and 2 if you have not. This is a case you want to look into. Now, 10 years later, the parents trying to get it to be ruled a murder instead of a suicide, or at least put it back to undetermined. They ruled it a suicide. How are you going to stab yourself 20 times? And it's a long knife, butcher knife in her body. Oh my God. And you need to listen to the 911 call. The uncle of her fiance even went to the house or the condo and took out her laptop, had time to clean out her laptop and everything. I think her phone too, and did whatever he did to it and brought it back after. I don't know, a couple days or like within a week back. The condo was even cleaned out professionally before it was even, they even did their little crime scene investigation on it. It was crazy. If you hear the 911 call on it, let me see. I just want to show y'all this real quick. It's just an example of what you can get away with. I know we're talking about Sebastian, but this is a quick intermission of what you can get away with when your people have money or is in law enforcement. Shit. I'm not searching all day for the 911 call, but y'all need to listen to 911 call. The guy sounds like he's acting, and how he got away with it, I don't know. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let me try to play it. Hold on.
Help! I need everything out. I just walked to my apartment. My fiance's on the floor with blood everywhere.
What is the address?
4601 Flat Rock Road. Please come help now.
1
Flat Rock Road.
Is this a house or apartment?
Oh no! Oh no! It's an apartment.
What apartment number?
Please hurry, please.
Where is she bleeding from?
I don't know. I can't tell.
So you have to calm yourself down in order to get you some help.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm looking at her right now. I can't see anything. There's nothing broken. She's bleeding. Ellie.
You don't know where she's bleeding from? Can't tell where the blood's coming from?
I think her head. I think she hit her head, I think. But it's everywhere.
Okay,
it's everywhere.
She might have fallen. Do you know what happened?
She may have slipped. There's blood on the table. Her face is a little purple.
Okay, hold on for rescue for her. Stay on the phone.
He's like the worst actor ever.
Philadelphia Fire Department 842. What's the address? No.
4601 Flat Rock Road. Please hurry.
4601 Flat Rock?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I went downstairs to go work out. I came back up. The door was latched. My fiance's inside. She wasn't answering. So after about a half hour, I decided to break it down. I see her now just on the floor with blood. She's not responding.
Okay, is she breathing? Look at her chest. I need you to calm down. I need you to look at her chest. It's really.
I really don't think she is.
Listen to me. Someone's on the way. Look at her chest. Is she flat on her back?
She's on her back. So I bring her.
Look at her chest and tell me if it's going up and down, up and down.
I don't see her moving.
Okay. Do you know how to do CPR?
I don't.
Okay. I have to tell you what to do. Okay, until they get there. I want you to keep her flat on her.
God.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, okay.
Are you willing to do CPR with me over the phone until they get there?
I have to, right?
Okay, so get her flat on her back, bare her chest, okay? You want to rip her shirt off. Okay? Just kneel down by her side.
Oh, my God. Ellie, please.
Listen, you can't freak out, sir, because you
Okay, I'm trying not to. Her shirt won't come off. It's a zipper. Oh, my God, she stabbed herself.
Where?
She fell on a knife. Oh, no, her knife's sticking out.
Her what?
There's a knife sticking out of her heart.
Oh, she stabbed herself?
I guess so. I don't know where she fell on it. I don't know.
Okay, well, don't touch it.
Okay, so I just let her down here now. I mean, what do I do?
No, I mean, you can't. If the knife is at her chest, it's going to be kind of hard for you to do CPR at this time.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Police, which operator?
277.
Is someone coming here?
Yes, they are. You said 4601 Flat Rock, right?
Yes.
Okay, someone's on the way. And the knife is still inside?
Wait, so what?
The knife is still inside of her?
Yes, I didn't take it out.
Is it her chest or what area?
It's in her chest. It looks like it's right in her heart.
Okay, someone's on the way out there. Okay, just get.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
How old is she?
She's 27.
Anyway, you guys. I mean, if you can't tell, that was just like, all, you know. I don't know. It's all made up, in my opinion. Allegedly, you know, he has something to do with her disappearance. But because he has an uncle who's in law enforcement, he was able to just get away with that, right? So again, we know that Christopher Proudfoot has, you know, family in law enforcement. So again, Seth needs some really good private investigators on this case. Hopefully some people will help him out pro bono, right? Some people will be good enough to do that or assist, or he can use some finances that he got to somebody really good on the case. All right, so now David Beeler says, hey, David, do you think there's a spiritual reason aside from it being a missing child and the family drama that this case has touched so many? We don't know them, but are emotionally invested. Yeah, I feel that for sure. I said that couple weeks back, or not even a couple weeks back, maybe a week or so. Feel like something paranormal going on, like Sebastian's spirits like connecting to everybody, like not letting us rest till this case gets solved. It's definitely affecting everybody. I've seen it. It's definitely like I'm getting goosebumps now, like chills now, just you mentioning it. And I've spoken about this, from Australia, and it's more than that, because there's people in a lot of cases. It's not just this case that people are connected internationally, but it's still something about this case. But like I said, Australia, New Zealand, France, South Africa, like everywhere around the world, people are connected everywhere across, every continent. People are connected to Sebastian. Every race, every color, it just doesn't matter. I think PI was much better. Also, did you know he is a crane operator? Yes, and I felt a crane is. I was told this, and I felt somehow a crane was involved. I said this. I have a Sebastian Rogers playlist, and as soon as I heard crane, like during my first reading, when somebody called Sebastian Rogers' name, and they said his stepdad was a crane operator, and I said somehow a crane is. I feel like it's something with a crane being involved. I don't know how it's involved, but I felt like it was involved. And then later, when I would look at the cards, I kept seeing pictures of a crane. So I don't know, like, how it could have possibly been used. Also, another thing I was seeing, if he is at a landfill, which I saw him being by a big tree. But also, if he is at a landfill, there is a possibility that he's at a landfill still. I saw it too. Because sometimes I could see specifically where somebody is, not specifically, but like an area, like say for instance, a sewer, right? Maybe I can't tell you which sewer, like Ariana Taylor, but I said sewer, and she was found in sewer drainage pipage. But for Sebastian, I said he's buried near a big tree. There's also an alternative of it possibly being a landfill, and I saw that the other day. And that could also be why I saw a crane, because I believe cranes are used at the landfills. There's something with a crane in Sebastian, right? And when this case is solved, we'll know how that is relevant. All right. I'm going to press B to bookmark that. Mark my words. All right. Kim French says, Seth stated, he got all these top-notch search dogs. Hopefully they are back searching. Yes. And that's what I was going to come on before I was going to discuss the sighting not being Sebastian. I wanted to say that everybody's focused on this possibly being Sebastian. This can take away from people literally searching for Sebastian, because I see people commenting in some people's lives saying, oh, wow, we have so many missing kids in the world. Like, this is not the time for kids to be playing games, missing kid games. And I'm like, you don't even know that this is Sebastian. I'm not feeling it's Sebastian. And, I'm like, you don't even know that this is Sebastian. And I wasn't going to start an argument, but those were literally my words. You don't even know that this is Sebastian. But the live chat was done, so I couldn't comment on that. So, yeah, let's move on. I can't believe they haven't interrogated Katie. She was the last one with him, as she says. Yeah. And we keep bringing law enforcement in this, and speaking about law enforcement, and I don't want to give them a bad name because I know in so many cases they do an outstanding job, but if they want to keep from that, and I'm sure, and a lot of times they're doing stuff behind the scenes that we don't know of, and the public will start talking, and don't even know what's going on in the backgrounds, right? And they're about to crack the case, right? So we got to respect them for that, right? And they just can't tell us. But sorry, let me see. But I'm just hoping that like they will start like maybe doing more. Not saying that they're not, but if they're not, that they will start doing more, that they will start interrogating. Because what I've seen in Tennessee is a lot of cases aren't getting solved, especially in Tennessee. Maybe that's in every state. Maybe Tennessee, we just see a lot of cases publicly more, or they get a lot of attention, I should say. They get blown up more. Like, for instance, Summer Wells. For instance, Tristan Settles. A lot of you guys might not know of Tristan Settles because he got found right away. Like I said, he would be. All right, Katie is hiding behind Chris' family. Yes, she is. They found body like a leg bone and other parts in a pond, like in Mississippi yesterday. Is it Sebastian? I wasn't doing a reading today. And when they find these bodies, though, a lot of times they don't tell us, like, they should be able to see whether it's a child or an adult. Let me see. I would say save your questions to the end. I might do some questions at the end, okay, Bella? I'm gonna start it to try to go back to it. It will be the only way they will get answers, as Cindy, and hit the like button. Yeah, if you ask a question, I might look back at it at the end. I'll start right now. I heard about this morning too, Bella, and was wondering the same thing. Chris says, and by the way, if anybody wants to input or be on the panel, have anything you want to say, it's pinned. The link is pinned in the chat. Chris says Sebastian won't be found, and then he told Steph to go to church. He's hoping he doesn't get found. Yeah, I heard about that. Good evening, Priscilla. Nice to see you. Hello, beautiful Mystic Brady. Nice to see you, love. Did you do a reading on your channel on Sebastian yet? Guys, make sure you check out Mystic Brady and Destiny Tarot. I haven't checked out Destiny Tarot yet. I have to check you out. But Mystic Brady is old-time favorite. I have not haven't been frequent on YouTube in a while. I'm just starting to come on more again. So I haven't seen Mystic Brady in a while, guys. Make sure you check her out. What's up, Devel? This is my friend, my close friend from Michigan. Hello to oh my gosh. He told me my friend said that to me the other day on my live, and I didn't see. So he's repeating what she said. He's being that's his comedy. Good evening. What's up, Devel? How you doing? Say hello to my love, the love of my life. You're funny. Cindy says, Bella, that's what I'm scared of. It's Sebastian's leg. Hello, Christy. And you know what? That's so sad that, you know, if Sebastian has passed, that Seth won't have the proper burial of his son. You know what I mean? That's completely heartbreaking. Hello, Christy. Welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe. Yes, everybody, please press that like button. Please press that like button. Mikkel, thank you for the green hearts, guys. Thank you for the green hearts for Sebastian. Hey, Devel, long time. Hope all is well. Sebastian's army. Yes, guys, and I want to talk about that. Listen, I like Seth. I love his energy on all levels. I'm not even going to lie. He seems like a really awesome person. awesome person to know. I like his personality. Um, but I also want you to keep in mind, and I know a lot of people want to be respectful of his wishes. I want to be respectful of his wishes too, right? I have mad respect for Seth Rogers. However, at the same time, we got to keep in mind that if we're going to be Sebastian's army, Sebastian, listen, those scratches came on. If anybody has the pictures, let me know or email it to me. I'll put it up on live. But Chris Proudfoot had scratches on his arm. He got those from Sebastian, allegedly, more than likely, right? So Sebastian was a little fighter, okay? And he probably had to fight back Chris in some instances, right? And if Chris and Katie are the reason he's not here, Sebastian deserves a voice. And I know Seth wants to ensure he has a voice, right? He wants to ensure there's no drama, guys. I understand that. But, and I would want it to not be drama, but the only thing is, being quiet comes at a price, right? They don't want us to speak out on the red flags we see. Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot wants us to be silent. They don't want us to challenge them in any questioning, right? Like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? This doesn't make sense. I understand the internet could be harsh sometimes. It could be a little bit, they could bully. They could be a little bit extra. But sometimes the things that we are questioning are not, they're not invalid, right? Like, why would you leave your house and go hundreds of miles away when you have a missing son? Very valid question. Why wouldn't you take your behind out there and search for your son like everybody else do? Why would you expect the world to search for your son, but you not search for your son? Very valid question, right? Oh, the police said not to. I don't give a flying freak what the police told me not to search for. That's my child. I bet you if the police said not to search for Chris's daughter, and Chris's daughter was missing, he would be off his behind searching for his daughter, and wouldn't care what the police said, wouldn't care what law enforcement said, right? So if you're going to have to be Sebastian's army, I would say sometimes you're going to have to kind of disregard, my apologies, Seth, but we Sebastian's army here, and we got to speak out on the things, and we have to call Chris out, and we have to call, and I'm sure deep down inside you understand that, and you value that, and you respect that, and you probably definitely want it. They got to be called out on it. And you can't right now because you're trying to work with them, but it's only a matter of time you can stay hush. I'm sure it's a ticking time bomb. 5, 4, 3, 2, any day now, because you're trying to work with those people, but those people showing they can't work with them, right? They lying, they withholding information, they not letting you know the truth, right? Again, working with Chris Proudfoot is like working with Steven Stearns and trying to find Madeline Soto. Steven Stearns is the reason Madeline Soto got gone, why she's no longer here, why she disappeared, why she is unalived, right? He was the mom's boyfriend, more like stepfather in a way to Madeline, because he was in her life for years, right? Madeline was missing the same time, the same day. She went missing the same day as Sebastian, right? That's how the universe works sometimes. So she went missing the same day as Sebastian. And it's because of Steven. Now, if Steven was to work with law enforcement, you think Steven would have guided? Thank God they found her body. Do you think Steven would have guided law enforcement the correct way? Of course not. It's going to be throwing monkey wrenches everywhere. If she was in the water, he would be guiding them up mountains. If she was up the mountain, he would be guiding her. He would be guiding law enforcement, downstreams. So, and the new person that's on the block, this Tony person that this voice for Seth, right? He wants to work with Katie and Chris, right? He wants to try to get everybody to work together as friends. But we see they really don't want to do that. They don't like to be questioned. So they could try to work together to try to make it look good. But in all honesty, they're still going to be resistant. They're still not going to be giving out proper information, right? And so that's a setback to the investigation. That's a setback to really finding Sebastian. They're playing games with you, mind games. And what I saw on my YouTube thread earlier was that, I don't know if this is true or not. You guys tell me in the comments. But I saw that Chris Proudfoot takes Seth looking for Sebastian. Okay, like after what, 2 months? And even if he did, do you expect him to take you to the right place looking for Sebastian? Like, okay, hold on 1 second. Let's just like make the big map. So we're gonna say, for instance, Sebastian was in I hope people understand this, who's over abroad, overseas and stuff like that. But let's say, for instance, Sebastian was in Washington State or whatever, right? I'm just going to the top of the country. Let's say he was in Washington State. You could expect Chris Proudfoot to take you down to Florida. Why waste your time? I know you're trying to work with these people, but why waste your time? He's misleading you. He's misguiding you. He's taking up your time. He's taking up your energy. You're not going to find Sebastian that way. You know what I mean? You just further from the journey of finding him. He's playing with your mental health. He's playing with your mental stability. And you seem like a person that was pretty mentally grounded because to go through all of this and still be standing, you're a pretty damn strong man, right? But everybody has a cracking point. Don't let him keep walking you. Don't let him keep dog walking you through the park. Because I'm telling you, 2 + 2 = 4 every day of the week, and stuff's not adding up. At the bottom of my screen, it says speculate in. Yeah, I'm drawing my assumptions. This is not fact. It's more like common sense. And I don't have to be a tarot reader. I don't got to be a spiritualist. And none of us have to be to figure this out. Right? I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts. Weigh in. Again, if your thoughts are different from mine, it's okay. I love it. I love when people have different views. I always want to hear it. Because I think matter of fact, I like to contemplate. Sure, thank you.
I think that's about going.
Okay.
Is there a stick in that?
No.
It might be this. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, you too. All right. Sorry, guys. So, you know what I mean? So you could count on Chris leading you the wrong way. There needs to be a really good private investigator on this. The best. All right. And it needs to be a team. I don't think just one person can handle this. All right, let's continue. Thank you for your hard work to find Sebastian Rogers. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mystic Brady. I got to check out your read on him too. Because knowing you, I know you got one up there. They did not want to dial 911. Right. They didn't. That another red flag. Thank you, Cindy Boyd. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Cindy Boyd. I think Katie did something to Sebastian. Right. That's how I feel too. I feel Katie and Chris did something to him. Right, Lindsay? I feel like Sebastian went missing around 12. He was taken out the house by Katie, in my opinion. Right. And there's some reason the cameras did not pick it up. Why didn't the neighbor's camera not pick it up? I've heard once. I heard somebody say that people do use Wi-Fi jammers. I don't know if they went out their way to use that, but I heard they could be used to cut off people's signals. So ring, what do you call it? Ring doorbells don't work, things like that. All right, David is close to where Chris and Katie say at Yogi Bear Camp. Okay, ground. Chris is both of them are psychos. It would be just like them to put it by them. It's also over the state line. Yeah. Yep. Hey y'all. Hey, what's up, Hot Mess? How are you? How you doing? It was nice having you on last time. Hey, CB. A moment in time. Love your picture. Good evening, beautiful lady mods and all the beautiful people here. Hi, Tammy. Nice seeing you. Tammy has a video on Sebastian as well, guys, if you want to check out. Kim French, hello. Mystic Brady, love your channel. Just came across with Sebastian case. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you, guys. All right. So a lot of people haven't heard about that case, right? Check out the Ellen Greenberg case. Yes, her fiance was in the gym, in the condo. Craziness. Definitely check out the Ellen Greenberg case, everybody. It's crazy. Terrible actor. But that's how it is when your people have power and money. 20 times stabs, unreal. Yeah, and you committed suicide. Please. And then he act like he didn't see the knife until, if I kept playing the tape, I forget the part, but he's like, he acts shocked when he saw the knife, like he didn't know the knife was there. Thank you so much for your membership, Lisa Ruddy. Welcome to the family. Well, you guys are all the family, but thank you so much for your membership. Guys, please press the like button. Hi, Sunset Rising from Michigan. The Village from Michigan, too. Mm-hmm. Anybody else here from Michigan? Quarry. Yes. I know Lindsay believes, and I think it's okay. I saw your message, Lindsay. I forgot to respond to it because sometimes I read it, but I'm like, I might be on the road, I might be doing something, and I'm like, oh, I'll get back to it later. But I don't think Seth is against listening to people's theories or what they feel, because I'm pretty sure he's heard all of them by now. So, if you feel like a pond should be checked and stuff like that, and even though I give what I believe, I feel like we should all come together as a unit and, share your thoughts and beliefs. People will check it out. But I know you felt the pond should be checked again, right? Or which one? Let me know. It was all a diversion. Hi, Karen, from CP, and KP never came out of hiding to say anything. Yeah, KP never came out of hiding. How do you not come out of hiding as a mom? Oh, my God. Even if you just come out to cry and can't say a word, that'll probably be me. I probably wouldn't be able to say much to start bawling in the camera. But at least I'm having issues here. At least you know why. You're like, all right, she's just not right. She can't talk, okay? She has some issues going on. Katie, every time she come back, she look refreshed, like she came from a spa or something like that. Even though through the cards, I feel like she's dealing with stuff internally. She's just able to not show it to us, while she's good with hiding stuff or whatever. But I don't care. Everybody will be see. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess, like hot mess in the chat. I'll be looking a hot mess. DeVell, right? She fell on the knife 27 times. Does that even make sense, DeVell? That Ellen Greenberg stuff is crazy. Yeah, and CP finished work and they ruled it a suicide. Get out of here. Guys, please press that like button. Thank you. Keeps me coming back. Yeah, and CP finished work at St. Jude's. Yeah. And I kept seeing crane over and over and over. There's like something involving the crane, whether it's CP, whether it's because he's at a landfill. Even though I see the tree, I'm not eliminating landfills too, because it's something regarding the crane. All right. What's up, VA Dynamics? Who is that? That's speaking. Okay, so you probably came in when I was playing the 911 call for Ellen Greenberg, the case of Ellen Greenberg. You definitely want to check that out. I'll show you. Okay, it booted me out when I was trying to show you. Give me 1 second. All right, let me try one more time. So, the murder of Ellen Greenberg, you definitely want to check that out. Again, I know I keep saying this, but it's mighty interesting. And it was the 911 call, okay? The teacher who got stabbed over 20 times and they ruled it a suicide, and the parents 10 years later are trying to get them to rule it as a homicide or at least undetermined, you know, so they could get a real investigation going back on. And I think it wound up being ruled a suicide still, unfortunately. It's like, what do you have to do? What do you have to do here? It's crazy. CP finished work at St. Jude's, where the statue is, at the time of Sebastian missing. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy, because I keep seeing a statue in my even when I use the cards, I see a statue, I see a crane. It's something. I'm definitely close in my readings. I just got to connect the dots a little bit more. And it's something about work. So it has to do, okay, so in my reading, when I do my readings, I also see something about work. It's either something involved in a work vehicle, which I don't know if it's the crane or another type of work vehicle. And it's also, I don't know if it has to do with work location or something about work. I don't know if I'm going to figure it out before we got to wait to the conclusion of the case to figure it out. But I'll keep trying to tap in. Definitely something involved in work vehicle, or work location, something. All right. Green hearts for Sebastian. Hey, Gemstone, how are you doing, love? Cindy Boyd. Oh, all those hearts for Sebastian. Karen says, are either from being in the bushes hiding, right? Hiding him. Yeah. Some people still say Sebastian ran away, and I'm like, nah. Like, and you said he had a wonderful day that day and he just took up and ran away, and you didn't find him nowhere. He didn't. Katie did something. It's like she, from what I'm reading into it, she gave him he was overdosed. Anyway, did you see Water Tower in any of your readings? The tower kept coming up, but I mean, it could mean a water tower, but I wasn't taking it as meaning a water tower, but it can mean that. A tower in readings could mean something that happens, everything goes up in flames. Basically, like what just happened, you know, he's missing, like stuff goes left. Things, something terrible happens. And what's going on right now with Sebastian's missing for so long, his disappearance, that's the tower. Also, the tower can also show up when you're referring to timing, meaning something's going to happen quick and in a hurry, which I mean, he's not found. So that means the tower was representing everything going up in flames, which is his basically demise or whatever happened in his disappearance. Something terrible happening to him. So that's what I see the tower representing in this case. An unfortunate situation. Hi, Linda. All right. So Diana says it was said that CP didn't go to work that day. There are so many twists and turns in this case. Right. But I think they confirm after that he did. But even if he didn't, I feel like he still played a part in the aftermath of covering up, whether it was, burying him or whatever he did. He played a part. You know what I mean? I feel from the beginning, it was hands-on. Katie was hands-on. Give me 1 second to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Where is my Sebastian playlist? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I do have a Sebastian playlist for people that want to go there after the live. Let me pull it up. And okay, we have 19. I didn't realize I have that many. But they're 19 videos. I think, yeah, this is my biggest playlist. I usually don't do that many videos on one case, but I think, like I said, like we all said, Sebastian has stolen the hearts of everybody. And I mean, quite frankly, a lot of people do in these cases, but I would say Sebastian has been my number one. Of my cold cases, I would say the Springfield 3. Yeah, all right. So my wife keeps having dreams of small wooden shake with a tree and an old wooden boat on a rusted old trailer leaning on a tree. Okay, so that's something. If you guys are searching in the area, that's something that you guys might want to look for. Okay, I'll never underestimate someone's dreams. Steven is a monster. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is terrible. I always wonder, I haven't looked into it spiritually or anything like that, but I always wonder if Madeline's mom, Jennifer, like I believe she knew about it, what was going on, but if they're going to find her in any of the films that they have or the media, I want to know why Katie doesn't care. It's terrible, right? We care more than she cares, or at least we show it. I knew that wasn't Sebastian, right? And this is what people were sending me. Well, somebody sent me this. I'm not going to call her name, but she knows. She said that, this is what people were showing as pictures of Sebastian and saying it was Sebastian because look at how he has his foot. But guys, don't we all do this with our feet? Shoot, I do that with my foot. Shoot. Does that mean you have autism? Maybe we all got it. Because I twist my feet up. I flex my feet. that doesn't mean much. You know what I mean? I don't know. To me, and people say he's a doppelganger. I don't know. I think so many people just wanted it to be him. The body structure also looks a bit different. But I think people are just calling out everything. Like if he bends down, they're gonna say he bent down and touched his toes too. Like we all can do that, you know? All right. So let's go back to the comments. Let's see, right, Rachel? I know that wasn't Sebastian. I also want to know why LE has their heads in the air over this. They know that the parents are responsible for him missing, in my opinion. Yes, Rachel. Yes. Rachel, like, why won't they at least do a proper investigation, right? At the very least. Right, Rachel? Like, at least do a proper investigation? Doesn't Sebastian deserve it? It's like they don't care. I'm here in Washington State. Hey, I was in the Washington State. I served at Fort Lewis, Washington for a while. I was out there for years. I had to get used to the rain. The first year it was hard, but after that it was a breeze. I miss it. I miss Mount Rainier. I fell in love with it, actually. I want to move back. It's time for CP and KP to take their lie detector test. Yes, it is. You know what they said? Chris took his, and even if he did take it, listen, there's tranquilizers you can take to pass it if he wants to say he passed. Why? The question is, why did you lie before when you didn't pass, when you really didn't take it? Why did you lie? What are you hiding? Yeah, if Cindy balls down the money. If Sebastian was in Florida, I'm sure I would know from my own sheriff, right? Any news on any body parts they found by Smoky Bear Campgrounds? Oh, Bear Campground. Did they find it there? Really? Hold on, let me see. Did anybody look into that? Let me look into it. I see something from 5 years ago. Smoky. I'm seeing stuff from 3 and 5 years ago. Oh, I don't see that one. I have to keep looking. I'm going to start and try to remember to look back at this. If anybody knows anything about this, please let me know. I didn't see it on my quick search. Nancy Grace gave Seth a lie detector test and he passed, of course. Yes. He's the only one that looks innocent, right? Diana says CP has been telling everyone. Seth was at my last live. Well, not the one when I was driving in the car, but the one prior. By the way, if anybody wants to donate to Seth's, you guys know the GoFundMe, I believe, but the his Cashapp is, hold on, I know because I donated last time. Fleming. Let me double check. Just put it in the comments, but let me check. So you don't just donate to anybody. Yep. it comes up Fleming. And it's that little thing from the Star Wars. So yeah. All right. CP has been telling everyone that he passed the polygraph. Angie set it up, paid for it. He was a no-show and declined the test. So yes, it is time for them to have one. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Diana, for that information. Passed the polygraph. Angie set it up, paid for it. He was a no-show. Oh my gosh. I'm going to star this so it saves good information. He has a lying problem. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to take a picture of this because I got to send it to one of my subs who's always interested in this stuff because she's not on right now. All right. Yes, I saw Nina share the truth of the family is atrocious, to say the least. Yes. And thank you guys so much for liking the live. I appreciate that. Yes, I saw Nina share that. Okay. CP and KP did not take a lie detector test. Wow. So they were lying, Robin. Oh, my God. I believe Katie got him in her vehicle that was in the garage and took off. Right, Robin. I believe that too. And that's not looking into it again through tarot or spiritually. That's just common sense. That's just speculating, literally speculating. Katie knows what happened to her son and she knows where he is. We're on the same page, Donna Norton. Yes. Hey, Hot Mess. I think Hot Mess, we're all on the same page. I think Hot Mess would be on the same page with us. Seth passed his polygraph test. Yes. There's 112 on the True Crime channel. Please hit like and subscribe. Yes, and we actually have 117. We have 47 from Twitter and 123 from YouTube. So if some of you Twitter folks could come and like my live, even after the live, I would appreciate it. Like I said, like I always tell you guys, I was shadow banned for years. A good 2 years, good 2.5 years. And I finally got out the hole. So I appreciate you. Your likes have pushed me out of there. So they are helpful. And actually it happened with the Sebastian Rogers case. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. Brian Laundrie is probably still my highest, or one of my highest in views, but Sebastian Rogers kicked me out of the grave of being buried on YouTube. So much love to Sebastian for that. And I pray we'll find him. Reno, that's okay. Oh, Reno, somebody that was very special to me had that name, Reno. So that was their nickname. It's okay. You're here. You made it. Hey, I got the house, like you said. Woo! I told you to get that house. I have to get back to my readings. Okay. I haven't read for my regular subs in a while. Congratulations, Anna. I'm so happy for you. And I know my regular subs, I got to separate my channel into 2 channels. Because I know my regular subscribers are tired of my true crime. Because, again, I was shadow banned by YouTube for the last 2 years now. So many videos I had to pull off YouTube. I had to delete and do everything to try to, and it still didn't work. And I still didn't get my channel back till like just now, recently, in the last month. So now my subscribers are like, wait, the people that did see me or did have access to me, like, wait, she's doing too much true crime now. But I'm so happy for you. And I'm going to try to do a live for everybody on Saturday, right? For my regular subs. I told you get that house and it's by the water like I told you, right? Last year, right? I'm happy for you, Anna. Girl. And it had the blinds. I told you I saw something was wrong with the blinds, right? Tell them about the accuracy, Anna. I told you Sebastian gonna eventually get found too. I had no clue about the blinds. I told And during my live, if we could find it, did we time stamp it? Guys, these meds I take, it has me tripping over my words. I'm trying to taper off of this Topamax. But so y'all gotta excuse me on here. Try it. But I'm so happy for you. Remember I told you I saw those blinds too was messed up. Are you doing readings soon? I'm gonna do readings. I'm gonna do a live for my regular subscribers by Friday, Saturday. I'll be on, I promise, okay? Because I miss you guys too. Katie and Chris, and I'm probably gonna have to do one where it's just my old subs, so I'm not blasted with. I'm sorry, with new people. You know what I mean? But anyway, Katie and Chris, it's time to tell the truth. Yes, L. Michael, bring Sebastian home. Bring Sebastian home. Thank you. I thought I saw Regina on here, but her comment went away. Anyway, Regina, if you're still watching, I love you. I saw your comment, but I don't know where it went. I didn't see your comment, but I saw you. All right. I got a very bad feeling about the body fisherman found. I'm going to try to come on within a day and look into this. I'm going to try to figure out what you guys are talking about, this body everyone keeps talking about. Yeah, the retention pond drain, that's where the photo came from. Oh, really? And that's what Lindsay was telling me she felt it was too. What's up, Vicky Rangel? I'm happy to see you too. Hey, Robin. All right, I got to get out of here. Oh, there's, do you think it's metaphorical and a crane bird? I was thinking it could be that too. I've said that in past lives, and I keep seeing a crane bird too. So I'm not sure which it is. Absolutely, Lindsay, it could be. I'm not 100% on that. Thank you so much for being here, Regina. I love you so much. I finally saw it. There's your comment. Chris did take Seth at the first of this. Just throw Seth off. Yeah. And another thing is, I'm not sure if he's been moved. There's so much we got to look into. They checked the wrong landfill. The one that should be checked had a fire burn almost everything. The family even in one of my sets, my car, my decks, I actually got an Orson card. Orson. I gotta go. But I'm gonna jump off here quick. But I don't have it right now. But Orson kept coming up too, so it could possibly literally be that. A card with fire came up. I'm not saying it's that for sure, but I'm just saying I kept, eyeing it. Like that's quite the possibility. I was thinking, didn't somebody say it was a fire at one of these landfills? Yeah, I got to go looking back into that heavily. Hey, Regina, I'm doing okay. So roof trees up high. So much for asking. Hope all is well. Okay. Yes, guys, please press the like, guys, because like I said, it took me forever to get unburied, and I really, really want to stay unburied, right? I know I need to really come on more in order to do this. I'm going to try because that's probably really going to help keep me out the ditch. Wow, they found a leg and bones in a Mississippi lake. Wow. All right, I'm going to check into this. Thank you all for being here. I believe the police department knows what happened and they're brushing it under the rug because of the stepfather of the family. Yeah, it happens a lot. It wouldn't be the first time, Rachel. And I can't stand seeing it just because you got a family member in law enforcement or something like that. It's a cover up. And I don't want to, it happens. It happens often. And I feel like you shouldn't be scared to. They sometimes let us be scared to call out situations like that. And we shouldn't be scared to speak up for what's true. Yes, thanks, Regina. Thank you guys for getting those likes up. Love you, Regina. Thanks for being here. Nice to meet you too. Thank you, CB. If you guys are intuitive, if you guys have any ideas, you can always weigh in the chat or at the comments. I never mind anybody sharing thoughts or whatever theories or your readings, even if it's different from mine. It's just about getting these clues. What's up, Egyptian famous together, right? Although I feel like they found them yesterday. Okay, my accuracy is pretty high. I don't believe anybody could always be 100%, right? So this time somebody else is going to have the clues that I don't have. Hey, let's work with it. Let's all put it together. Let's come together and be Sebastian strong. Let's be Sebastian strong. So I encourage you guys to put that down, whatever your thoughts are. I have to come off here. Gotta go. But I'm going to click through this real quick. All right. So I'm going to see you next time, okay? Hey, Rob, thank you so much. Yes, let's get it up to 500. Hey, Pink Butterfly, nice seeing you. Was it Rankin Pond near Jellystone? I am not sure. I'm sure somebody stated in the chat. All right. Hot mess. Yeah, I love all y'all. See y'all next time, okay? Woo, so much. Let me flash through. I'm gonna read them on the replay. Let me see. Yeah, good remote viewer. That's what VA Dynamics keeps saying. That would be really nice because there are good ones out there, right? Body parts, Rob. Hey, what's up, Jim? All right. See you next time.